Yes, good evening, all of you. So, first, I want to know what are the tables already created in my user account. So, if you want to know that, simply use this. Select star from tab. Select star from tab. What is tab? Tab means table space. So many people by mistake understand tab means tables. No, tab means table space. What is table space? The physical memory reserved for current user account. The physical memory means permanent memory reserved for current user account. Okay, so from your physical memory, it will display all database objects. Here, the database object is EMPS. What type of object it is? Table type object. So don't worry about cluster ID. Why? Because we did not discuss the clusters till now. So T name means table name, EMPS. And T table type means it's a table. Okay, one table is available. Now, what is our target? How to insert records into the table. How to insert values into the table. Before inserting values, you should know what are the column names in the table. How do I know column names in the table? There is a command, describe. What is the command? Describe, EMPS, and hit enter. Now it is displaying. What is describe? Describe command is displaying structure of the table. Structure of the table. Remember, structure means column names, data types, sizes. Column names, data types, and sizes. So describe is a command to display structure of the table. And similarly, select star from tab. It is displaying list of tables already created. Right. Now we know what are the column names. We know what are the data types. According to column names and data types, we can enter values. How to enter values into a table? The next command is insert. What is the command? Insert. How to insert data into a table? By using insert command. What is the syntax for insert? Insert into so and so table and list of column names. You can also write list of column names, but it is not mandatory. Sometimes we need column names, sometimes we don't need column names. We will see the examples within few minutes. And values and a list of values. Again, I am repeating, insert is a command, into is a keyword, values is a keyword. Insert command purpose is inserting values into table. Into purpose is it is indicating into which table. Insert operation into which table. Values is representing the list of values. The list of values. So this is the syntax. Here we should remember some points. Listen carefully. In suppose the table has 5 columns, then you should insert 5 values. If table has 5 columns, you should insert 5 values. First point. See, some values are numeric values, some values are character values, some values are date values. See, date and character values should be specified in single quotes. Remember, date and character values should be specified under single quotes, compulsory. Okay, now let me insert the records. Before inserting records practically, just recall the syntax. What is the syntax? Insert into table name, column names, values. Within the parenthesis, list of values. Come to here. Insert into what is the table name? EMPS. What are the column names? EMPID, ENAME, salary, designation, join date. These are the columns. Values. Here I am inserting in capital case. All data is in capital case. Values. Employee ID 111. Employee name. Suppose Kiran. Employee salary 60,000. Employee designation. Developer. Employee join date. Date format should be DD hyphen MON hyphen last two digits of year. Wait, 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 Sakit. We are coming into our example. Yeah, see how many column names? 5 columns. How many values you are inserting? 5 values. So first value inserting into first column, second value insert into second column. Remember the sequence. Okay. Next time we know 5 values into 5 columns. Remember one more point here. Whenever you are inserting all values into all columns, it is not necessary to specify column names. Again, I am repeating. Whenever you are inserting all values into all columns, it is not necessary to specify list of column names. You can insert without column names like this. Insert into EMPS values. Here I am writing the values. Wait, 222, and here let us say Chuck, and salary is 15,000, and what is the designation? Admin. And join date, the join date is 13th John 15. So you are inserting 5 values into 5 columns. Then see, remember first column here, first column expect only number type data. By mistake, if you are giving any other type data except numbers, it will not accept. Remember, whatever the values you are giving here, the value should be satisfied according to data type and size of corresponding column. The value should be satisfied according to data type and size of the column. Compulsory, otherwise it will not accept. Let me give you one example. Suppose insert into EMPS. By mistake, I am giving like this E22. Sorry. By mistake, I am giving E22, and then Jock. At the place of Jock, let me use John. Same salary, same designation, same join date, no problem. What it is saying? Invalid number. The first value is not valid. The first column is expecting only numeric value, but you are giving character value. Okay, now let me insert one more record. insert into EMPS. Let me take 112. Here John 15,000, and he is also working as admin, joined on same date, created. Hold on, I have a question from some other student. For each employee we need to create or can include all employees in one shot. Okay, generally, listen carefully guys, your friend is asking, sir, to insert one employee information we are writing one insert command. Suppose if I have 1000 employees, for all 1000 employees, is it necessary to write 1000 times insert command? Generally, if you already having old data, listen carefully. If you already having old data, in a single shot, the old data can be inserted into table in single shot by using SQL star loader data loading techniques. Means already I have employee records in the notepad file. 1000 employee records are there. All that 1000 employee records I want to insert into a table, Oracle table. Notepad file data, Oracle table, both are different. In that case, we will use data loading techniques. One of the data loading technique is SQL star loader. We will get this concept at the end of PLSQL. Don't worry. Okay. At what time? Suppose here we are using insert command. At what time? At a time one user information is inserted. Generally, see, insert command is executed automatically for this operation. Listen carefully. Here, let me open one. Suppose there is a Paytm. So Paytm is one business. If I don't have any account with Paytm, first of all, I need to register, sign up, select sign up. Okay. So here, login or sign up with mobile number and password. Select. So registered Paytm mobile number. But I want to sign up. If you want to sign up means new user, you should submit mobile number, password, your mail ID, and then proceed. Whatever information you are giving here, that information is related to only one customer. So one customer submitted information means one customer record inserted into customer table in the backend database. So for any type of registrations at the beginning time, in the backend, insert command is executed. I hope you understand. So here we have seen two types of examples: insert command with all column names, insert command without column names. See, the next example is a different example. Listen carefully. Suppose I know employee name and salary. I know employee name and salary. I don't know remaining information. Insert into EMPS values. So my employee name is Ashok and his salary is 40,000. I don't know employee ID, Ashok employee ID, designation and join date. I know only two values. So if you try to insert less number of values than columns, it will display error. Not enough values. Why? table has 5 columns, but you are giving 2 values. How can I accept? If you give me 5 values, then I can arrange 5 values into 5 columns. But you are giving only 2 values. How can I arrange them in 5 columns? Not possible. So here is one technique. Saket, I am giving your doubt. Here I am giving the answer for your doubt. Listen carefully, guys. If you have less information, in that case, compulsory specify column names. So I know 2 values. One value is employee name, E name. Another value is salary. Insert into EMPS. Into these 2 columns, insert these values. Now see, created. One row created means one record inserted. In the next one, see, I know employee name, I know salary, and also I know designation. Okay, values. What are the values? Employee name, Swati. Employee salary, 55,000, and employee designation, developer. Okay, insert. So remember, at what time specification of column names is compulsory? You are inserting data, but you have limited values. You don't have all values. At that time, compulsory specify column names. So first value inserting into E name, second value inserting into salary, third value inserting into designation. But here is a small thing. Listen, if you take this record, what is a record? All of you guys, what is a record? One line of information is called as record. One line of information, one complete line. If you take one line, in that line, how many columns are there? 5 columns. Okay. Similarly, if I take Ashok record, how many values should be there actually? 5. But here, how many values you are having? 2. What about remaining 3 values? See, whatever the values you are missing here, whatever the values you are missing here, in that record, the missed values are inserted as null values. Null. What is a null value? Blank. Nothing is there. Null value means blank. So here you are missing a value into employee ID, designation, and join date. So 3 null values inserted into remaining 3 columns automatically. This is called as implicit insertion of null values. What is a null value? Null value means it is a missed value. One null value not equal to 0. Null value not equal to space. Null value not equal to other null value. Each null value considered as different value. So if you miss a value, the missed value is inserted as null value into the column. Automatically null value inserted. That is known as implicit insertion of null. Another method is there. Explicit insertion of null values. Inserting null values explicitly. Inserting null values explicitly. How to insert? See, insert into so and so. Don't write any column names. Values. Here I am writing some values. See, I don't know employee ID. If you don't know any column value at that place, specify null. Next, I know employee name. I know salary. I know designation. And I don't know join date. If you don't know any one value at that place, specify null. So while inserting values, if you are using null keyword, it is called as explicit insertion of null values. Explicit insertion of null values. Here, implicit insertion of null values. Missed values automatically considered as null values here. But here, at the place of missed value, you are using null keyword. Okay. So let me select data. Select command not completed to you. Don't worry. Just for the time being, I am selecting data. Select star from EMPS. See, are you seeing any null keyword at anywhere? No, you are not seeing null keyword at anywhere. Why? Because null is a blank value. It's not a keyword to display. It's not a keyword to display. Just it is a blank value. You can't see it. Okay. Now, so this is one method of insertion. Inserting all values into all columns. Next, inserting limited values into limited columns. If you insert limited values, automatically the missed values are null values. Okay. Now, next insertion. Inserting values, listen carefully, inserting values at runtime. Inserting values at runtime means along with insert command, I don't write any values. Along with insert command, I don't write any values. At the execution time of insert command, it should ask me enter value for EMP ID, enter value for EMP name. That method is called as inserting records at runtime. See, like this. By using substitution operator, we can insert values at runtime. How to insert? This is the syntax. Insert into table name, values. See, before each column name, ampersand means ampersand is followed by column. Ampersand is following the column. Ampersand of column 1, ampersand of column 2, ampersand of column 3, like this. Okay, same syntax, nothing is there. Here, instead of values, we are giving ampersand and column name. Come to here. Say, insert into EMPS values. Hold on. Insert into EMPS values, employee ID, ampersand of EMP ID, ampersand of ename, and then ampersand of salary, and ampersand of designation. Last one, ampersand of join date. Finish. Listen carefully. If you submit direct values, values maintained in single quotes, character and date values. But here, runtime insertion, in this case, what we need to follow? See, in these columns, some columns are character type columns. Character type column names should be maintained under single quotes. It's compulsory. Character and date type column names should be maintained under single quotes. Remaining column, see, salary, it's a number. Employee ID, it's a number. It is not necessary to maintain single quotes. You can maintain, no problem. If you don't maintain, then also no problem for the numeric columns. Now, see what it is asking. Enter value for EMPID 114 and enter value for ename. Let me take Uday and salary 34,000. Designation admin. Join date 10 October 18. Okay, one record inserted. Now slash. What is a slash? Don't type insert command again. If you run old command again it is asking for new values. See, what is slash? Slash is a command to execute latest query again. Slash is a command to execute latest query again. So now it is executing the previous command. Enter value for EMPID 116. Employee name. Okay, Chilani. Salary 40,000. Designation developer and join date here 23 May 10. One row created. If you want to insert one more record, again use slash and hit enter. Let me insert one more record 115. Employee name Venkat. Employee salary 67,000 and employee designation again developer. Join date 24th May 10. So how many number of records you want to insert, that many times you can use slash. This is called as inserting records at runtime. Here you should remember one point. If you know all values into all columns, remember, if you know all columns, all values into all columns, then only follow this method. You should not miss any value. So if you miss any value, it will display error. Okay, next one. No, don't type null. It will not accept. It will not accept. If you miss any values, then follow first method. Don't go for this method. Next one. This is the second method of insertion. So anyway, in the first method as well as in the second method, at a time, how many number of records you are inserting? Only one record you are inserting. At runtime or at direct insertion, only one record you are inserting. But you can also insert multiple records. You can also insert multiple records at a time into single table or multiple tables. How to insert multiple records? By using insert all command. Insert all into this table, values and list of values. Again into table 1 values. Again into table 1 values. Similarly, into table 2 values, into table 2 values. So we can insert multiple records into multiple tables by using insert all command. What is the syntax? Again follow insert all into table 1 values first record, into table 1 values second record, into table 2 values first record. At the end of this command, use this query select star from Dual. Select star from Dual. It will insert each record into the corresponding table only one time. It will insert each record into the corresponding table one time. So let me show you the example. Before showing example, let me clear the screen. How to clear the screen? CL space SCR, and let me select data. Select star from the table name EMPS. Total 9 records are there. My next target is inserting multiple records into multiple tables. So let me create one more table. Create table cust. One simple table I am creating. Customer name varchar2 of 15. Customer city, it's also varchar2 of 15. So customer table just created, no records. Employees table created already, 9 records are there. Now I am inserting 3 records into EMPS, 3 records into customer table. Remember, 3 records into EMPS, 3 records into customer table. Insert all into EMPS values 190 A and salary 12,000 and designation clerk. Join date today. If you want to insert the current date, use the keyword sysdate. Next, into same table, but I have limited information. EMPS, I know employee ID, I know employee name, I know salary, and I know designation also, but I don't know what is the join date. Okay, now values. What are the values? Employee ID 180, employee name B, employee salary 14,000, employee designation clerk. Finish. Second record into same table. Third record into EMPS. I know all values. Values. Employee number 170. Employee number 170. Employee ID. Employee name Priya. Employee designation clerk. Now, before designation, what is our value? Salary. Employee salary 23,000. And after that, employee designation clerk, employee join date, sys date. So 3 records you are inserting into EMPS. See, this is one record, This is one record. This is one record. At the end of any line, don't use comma. Remember, be careful. Now, I want to insert records into customer table. Into cust table, values, customer name, Krish, customer city, Delhi. First record into second table. Next, customer name, Avinash. He is from Chennai. And one more record, Vijay from Chennai again. So three records into EMPS, three records into customer table. At last, select star from Jewel. Select star from Jewel. How many rows created? 6 rows. How many rows created? 6 rows are created. This is the use of insert all command. Actually, insert only command. Insert with ampersand, insert all are keywords. So let me check data from EMPS. Select star from EMPS. How many old number of records? How many number of old records? 9. How many number of records you inserted here? 3. 9 plus 3? 12. You can see 12 records here. Next. Customer. Cust is a new table. There is no data actually. How many records you inserted here? 3 records. Let me check. Select star from cust. So at a time 3 records inserted into EMPS table and 3 records inserted into cust table. This is the inserting records. Inserting all values, inserting limited values, inserting values at runtime, and inserting multiple records into multiple tables. Yes, Garnaik. Select star from Jewel. Jewel is a system defined table. Remember, what is Jewel? Jewel is a system defined table. If you want to perform any task only one time, then do the task from Jewel. Again, I am repeating. If you want to perform any task only one time, then do the task from Jewel. Simple example. Hold on. Simple example. Listen carefully. Just I want to calculate 10% of 750 rupees. 10% of 750 rupees. 10 into 750. 10 into 750. You will get all these things in the next day. Okay, by 100. 10% of 750 from you are calculating some expression. How many number of times you want to calculate? One time. Generally anybody needs one time result, right? So do it from Jewel. Answer is 75. In case if you do the same calculation from cust table, if you do the same calculation from cust table, see, it is displaying 3 times. Why it is displaying 3 times? Because cust table has 3 records. So if cust table has 100 records, 100 times the calculation can be calculated. But how many number of records? How many times you want to insert these records into tables? Each record is inserted into the corresponding table how many times? Only one time. So do it means this insert operation, do it from dual. I hope you understand. Okay, this is the way we can insert records into tables. Now we have some tables. The tables are having data. How to select data from tables? How to select data from tables, or how to display data from tables? See, selecting data, display data, fetch data, retrieve data, all are same. See, select. So this command is useful to display. Hold on, let me write the description. This command is used to display or fetch or retrieve or to select data from table or view. What is select? Select is a command. What is the purpose? It will display data from table or view. What is the syntax of select command? This is the syntax. Select column 1, column 2, column 3, any number of columns you can specify. You can select data from columns, or you can select all column data. Star represents all columns. You can select expression result. You can select value, and also you can select function result. Anything you can select from table or view. Okay, so anyway, let me don't write these two. Whenever we get that information, I will explain at that time. Again, how to select data from table by using select command. What is the syntax? Select column data or star all column data, or you can calculate expression for each record from table or view. Actually, we don't need this also. Selecting column data, selecting all column data from table or view. So what is star? Represents all columns. Just remember, after select command, you can write column names or star. After from keyword, you can write table name or view name. Come to here. Let me write. Describe. What is the first table name? EMPS. I want to see employee names. Get employee names. So how to select employee names? Select command. Which column having employee names? E-name. After select, we can write column name or star. Yes, we have written column name. After that, after from keyword, we will write table name, EMPS. Select E-name from EMPS. Okay. The next example. Get employee names and salaries. How to get? Select Employee names are from e-name column. Salaries are from salary column. From what is the table name? EMPS. Now it is displaying employee names and salaries. Somebody wants to see somebody wants to display employee ID, get employee ID, join date, and employee name. So select employee ID is from employee ID column. Join date is from join date column. E-name, employee name is from e-name column from EMPS. That's all. Sure. Employee ID, join date, employee name. So you can display column data in any order. You can display column data in any order. No problem. It will not affect the physical data. Next, get employee details. How to get employee details? Select details means all columns. All columns represented with star. Select star from EMPS. That's all. It will display the details of all employees. Okay. Let us see here. Before going to next topic, let me finish select first. Get employee names. How to get? Select e-name from EMP. What is the column name? E-name. This is the output. These are the names. This is the output. What is the title for the output? E-name only. By default, column names are printed as output titles. By default, column names are printed as output titles, but we can change output titles temporarily. We can change output titles temporarily. How to change? By default, column name is printed as a output title. How to change output title? See, select three examples. I am giving three formats: e-name space title name, EMP names from EMPS. Column name space title name. What is the column name? E-name. But what is the title it is printing? Given title it is printing. If you don't write any title, by default column name is printed as title. Okay, next. This is one method. Another method. See, select e-name as EMP names, comma, one more designation as designation from EMPS. So between column name and title we are using as keyword. we are using as. See, EMP names and designation. It is not printing column names. It is printing titles in the output. Next, one more method is there. Two methods I have given, without as, with as. Now, one more method. Let me type again. Select ename. So EMP names from EMPS. This is wrong. See, you are estimating this is the column name and this is the title name. Okay. If you have spaces within the title, if you want spaces within the title should be specified in double quotes. Here, I want to maintain space in the title, but I am not using double quotes, so it will display error message. From keyword not found where expected. Okay, so if you want to maintain space within the title, specify the title within double quotes from EMPS. Now it is valid. Okay, so in this way we can temporarily change output titles. Yes, all these methods are temporarily, Vijay. If you want to change column names permanently, that we can do by using alter command. So these are all temporary only. It will not affect original column names. I hope you understand. Okay. So today we finished how to insert records into a table, different methods of insertions, and after that how to select data from table. Tomorrow, see, I have given some examples here. Please go through with the examples. Creating title, creating tables, inserting records. So at the end of every document, you can see some examples. Please go through with that examples and assignments. Don't miss them. That's all for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about how to apply different classes. Okay, actually I did not send the document, Saturday document to anyone. I will send today, right? Document and also video link I will send today. Right. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. Hold on. Somebody is asking some question. When will we see the live installation? Okay. So first, let me get the confirmation list. I think by tomorrow morning I will get the confirmation list. If I get confirmation list and if you have downloaded the software, then I will show you live installation. Don't worry about live installation. In our class timings, I will access one of the student system and I will share the student screen to all of the remaining students and I will show you how to install. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you all of you.